2K Sports so proudly presents this PGA Tour event. Today's coverage of the WGC FedEx St. Jude Invitational is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beeman. We're in the hometown of Elvis. It's where the King resided, Memphis, Tennessee. And we're at TPC Southwind. Now, this is one of the most underrated courses on tour, Rich, but they're now playing for a WGC title.
Well, the name says it all. Southwind. The wind blows out of the south here every single day, and it doesn't come in gently or mildly. It comes in fiercely. And when this wind really kicks up, especially in the hot conditions of summertime, this makes for a very long and challenging day. The greens are small, they can get firm, they can get fast. So finding more than 14 greens a day out here is excellent golfing. All in all, this is one of the more challenging golf courses, more underrated golf courses these players play all year long on the PGA Tour.
And just like the legendary Elvis, you've got to be ready to rock and roll.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I know I can't wait. Let's get back down to the coverage. Should find the green here. Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Good stroke. That's pretty fancy. Nice start.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll have another.
Well, Rich, that's got to feel good. Opening the first with an under-par score.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So, yes, birdie on the first. Great job.
The second at TPC Southwind presents the first real birdie chance. Just a short par 4 playing 401 yards. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff from about 100 yards. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
And coming up well short.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Wonderfully played. And he needs this to save par. Good putt that. Currently 1 under for the day. The third hole at TPC Southwind's a strong par 5 measuring over 550 yards from the back tees. A bit of water comes into play here on the second shot, so be mindful of where you leave your approach. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and getting rewarded for it.
Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle. Oh, this looks pure. That'll help your scorecard. Well holed. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard.
The lead is getting bigger and bigger.
The fourth hole here at TPC Southwind is the first par 3 on the course, and it measures just under 200 yards. Just avoid the penalty area to the left. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Left yourself an opportunity. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. That's the right pace. This should drop. Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. And let's have another look at that one. Still in the lead now after that hole. The 5th at TPC Southwind is a long par 4 measuring 485 yards. It requires a good strong drive to avoid the bunker on the left and then an accurate approach into this green. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Playing this shot from about 210 yards out. Opting for the 5 wood. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
That was a gallant attempt. Par putt coming up here. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. The strategy at the 6th here at TPC Southwind on this par 4, measuring just under 450 yards from the tips, is to position your drive from the tee to give a clear shot into this green.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
This shot from 120 yards. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
Wow. Lovely touch. Well played.
Judging it beautifully.
That's a solid par. Leading by 4 strokes after that one. The 7th at TPC Southwind is a strong par 4 measuring 482 yards from the back tee. A big clump of trees on the left and the one on the right is to be avoided off the tee. Also, a good angle to attack this green is from the left half of this fairway with a huge greenside tree that also affects any poor approaches. This one's going right at the pin here. Outstanding approach shot.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another. The putt is underway.
Always nice to hold ones for a birdie. And that will take him to 5 under. He's currently sitting in 1st place. The 8th hole at TPC Southwind is a really nice short par 3 measuring just 164 yards. This green has been recently contoured, so accuracy or distance control off the tee is paramount. A great shot here at the 8th and a chance for birdie. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. I like the look of this. And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The finishing hole on the front 9 here at TPC Southwind plays downhill towards a dogleg right. There's a big body of water, the short front left of this green, so make sure you've got enough club to reach the surface. Oh, that was pure. Going with the 8-iron here.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Get excited. This could go in. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Here we go, Rich, the back 9 on Sunday. What are your thoughts so far?
Always great to be in the lead, Luke. There's no doubt about it. But let's face it, lots of golf yet to be played. Let's see how this player handles it.
That's a good-looking shot there. Coming off a string of 3 birdies. Opting for the 9-iron. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. Wow, what a shot. 8 feet to the cup.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage. The par 3 11th at TPC Southwind measures just 162 yards. But looks can be deceiving here. While it looks pretty, it can bite you. Make sure you've got enough club here on approach.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. This putt coming up is for birdie. This one's tracking. And that putt will drop. And he'll extend his lead. And this is quality play. Still on top of the leaderboard. Par 4 12th is only a short one, measuring 406 yards from the tips, but you need to be very accurate off the tee. Avoid that huge water hazard to the right, and that'll give you the best angle into this green. Any drive that's pushed left will make it a difficult approach, and be wary. There's water over the back of this green, which you can't see. Oh, well done. Sitting at 9 under par, currently leading. All right, John, how's this putt looking?
I'd say it's about 29 feet from where I'm standing.
Well, I like the look of this. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. And it's time to recap that play. Currently 10 under for the round. Well, our leader has already bolted, currently way out in front of the pack. The par 4 13th at TPC Southwind plays uphill and 472 yards. Dustin Johnson once hit a drive here, 375 yards, which left just a flick wedge in. It set up a victory. Have you got the power in the tank? That's what it's required to make it birdie. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. Well, got some sort of streak going on here. Greens in regulation. What a statistic.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
It's on a great line. And that's for birdie. Well holed. And now that finds him in first place. Well, that really puts our leader way out in front of the pack now, and it's only the first round. The 14th at TPC Southwind is one of their signature holes. The par 3 that plays downhill considerably long, around 240 yards, is hit over a big body of water to the right. Fortune favours the brave here. If you need a birdie, go flag hunting. Otherwise, lay up to around 20 feet left. Well played. Oh, this is a long way from downtown, but you're closer. John, what's he got in front of him?
Looks like about 21 feet for him left to go.
Ouch, that hurts. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Well, our leader has already bolted, currently way out in front of the pack. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Time for the second shot at the 15th. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. That's a great shot here at the 15th and sets up a look for birdie. He's making this look easy, keeps surging ahead. Sitting at 12 under par for the day. Well, that really puts our leader way out in front of the pack now, and it's only the first round. The 16th at TPC Southwind is the last genuine birdie hole on the course. It's a par 5 measuring just 530 yards, but there's a lot required on the tee shot that's played uphill to a ridge. If you can get it up over the rise, a good chance for reaching the green here in 2 to set up a birdie and even perhaps eagle. But be wary of this green. There's a big bunker short left, and if you find it, it's not an easy up and down. Well, maybe even a par can be hard. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Oh, you set yourself up with an eagle opportunity. This one's dialed in. Well played. What an eagle. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Well, our leader has already bolted, currently way out in front of the pack. The penultimate hole at TPC Southwind is a very strong par 4, measuring 490 yards off the back tees. There is a little creek that runs through the centre of the fairway here, but that only catches the biggest of drives. There's 2 big trees either side that you want to position yourself in the middle of, so then you can hit a clean shot to the green. 2 strong shots required to get onto the surface, and even once you're on the green, par isn't assured. Well, what a wonderful shot into the 17th and sets up another putt inside birdie range.
Almost a gimme birdie there, Luke. Fantastic.
Well done. Take the birdie. Still in the lead now after that hole. Well, that really puts our leader way out in front of the pack now, and it's only the first round. Well, the finishing hole at TPC Southwind is an absolute beauty. There's been some heroic moments like hole-out eagles, and there's been triple bogeys that have cost championships. Your job is to get the ball safely into the fairway here. And if you're not a long driver, don't take on the corner. But if you can, it'll leave you just a short iron in, and a chance to seal a victory with a birdie. Not bad. 6 feet remaining to the cup. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. And another round safely in the books. Well, there you have it, Rich. At the end of the opening round, he finds himself in first place.
Yes, you always want to be in first place going into the final round. In saying that, it can be uncomfortable as well. We'll have to see how this player tomorrow handles the pressure.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beem, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. It's a pleasure to bring you our PGA Tour action live on 2K Sports. We're at the World Golf Championships FedEx St. Jude Invitational. Today's coverage is about to start. Delighted to have your company for this final round action. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam. It's been great to have your company here. And Rich, we're to the final round now. What's our next player dealing with as they get it underway?
Never easy going to bed with the lead, and they're out here today. It's probably weighing on them a little bit. I got to say, though, this player has been playing well. That's why they have the lead. So they have to be excited, and they have to like their chances going to this final round.
Big day coming up. Can't wait to see how it unfolds, Rich. This should be an absolute beauty. Oh, good look at a birdie here. Well, that's an early statement right there.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
And it's worth taking another look at that one. He sits in first position, and I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be.
Yeah, they parred this hole yesterday, but from easier circumstances today, a little more difficult, but still doable.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Currently in first position. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Teeing off here at the third hole. Well, this should find the short grass. Playing this shot from around 220 yards here. Going with a 3-wood here. Right up in the canopy of the trees. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water. And here we are with their fourth. Going with the 9-iron, I think. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. And John, how long's this putt? It seems to be a fair way.
Oh, well, I don't know. It looks like about 25 feet to go, though.
And he holds it. What a putt.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look. And now that finds him in first place. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. As soon as that left the club, you knew it was going left. That always looked wet, didn't it? Setting up in the first cut.
Birdie on this hole yesterday, but highly doubtful from the lie they have today.
Uh-oh, there's water over there. This is their 5th shot. Here's their 6th shot. How close was that to going down? No one likes to put a quad on the card. Let's make this, please. And with that hole behind us, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. That's heading for the fairway. second shot here on the 5th. Opting for the 3-wood. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And they'll walk away with a par on this one. Currently 13 under for the event. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Time to tee off at the 6th. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Yes, and let's hope it's not a similar result as yesterday.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Woo, back there, horsey. And he's safely on the green with that shot. 16 feet to the cup. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And that should secure the par. Well done. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. This hole is a long par 4. That's heading into the rough, I think. John's down on the course, and do you have a better look at this lie?
This one's in the first cut. It's sitting up there pretty good, though, so they might be able to get a good hack at it.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Big chance here. Well done. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
Oh, and they increase their lead. This is impressive, Luke, but can they hold up this play?
Going with the 7. That's not what they were looking for.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. He has this putt to save his par. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Sitting at minus 14 now for the event. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Good looking shot this.
That dog will hunt.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Get in the hole. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
So impressive all week long. I gotta say, this player is on top of the golfing world at the moment.
Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Well, they're obviously playing to a game plan here, because I remember they were hit in from this similar spot yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday. Will they have the same results today?
That might be one club too many. John, have you got a read on this one?
This looks like around 29 feet.
This one looking really good.
Just didn't drop. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Teeing off here at the 11th. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Oh, well played. This putt is about 19 feet in distance.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Looking really good, this one. It was on a good line. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Well, I like the look of the line here. They should find the fairway. Second shot here on the 12th. And that one's headed to the drink. Playing their fourth shot. And this one is for bogey. Ooh, right by the hole. And this next putt here is for a double bogey. Sitting at -13 for the tournament. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Let's see what happens here at the 13th. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Opting for the 5-iron. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. Mid-range putt coming up here from about 20 feet.
Looking great now.
He just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hold. Still in the lead now after that hole. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
Oh, almost went in. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. It's on a good line. And that's the kind of fighting spirit that keeps a good round going.
Good par save there from the greenside bunker. Job well done.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. The honour is yours. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Around 110 yards to go. Just needs this one to kick right. Now, long range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Oh, just missed. Bogey putt coming up here. So after avoiding the drop shots, that's their first bogey.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
He sits in first position.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. The final par 5 at TPC Southwind is a good one. Up the hill, Rich, and a chance to get there in 2.
Second shot back up the hill at 16. Bunkers on the front left and back right of this green could pose some problems. However, this hole generally plays the easiest on the golf course. Go ahead, take it on the flagstick with your seconds.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Oh, nice looking putt. Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. This player's got some lovely momentum coming off a birdie at the last. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Well, a man on the ground, John McCarthy, would have a better look at this. How's it lying?
Well, they might have a good chance with this one. It's in the first cut, sitting pretty good.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Go in. Oh, that's a lengthy putt. Well hold.
I like it. 2 in a row.
Well, I'd like to have one more look at that shot. Currently 15 under par for the event. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
A lot better than yesterday, thankfully. Now let's watch and see what they can do from here. 4 right.
Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A. And this is why they put in hours and hours of practice. A putt to win it all. Nice stroke. And there you have it. The winner of the WGC FedEx St. Jude Invitational. What a win this one is.
And a hard-fought win indeed. The winds were blowing all week, but this player outlasted the rest. I got to say, gutsy performance all around. Great win.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.